So yeah, we're here to watch the Food Shops video essay about this cis women only Discord server that was started by a very small new YouTuber called Fairy Queen, who has been on a few Wiki panels before. So yeah, we're just waiting for this to start really, because we're here for the premiere live. Big stuff, big news. Okay, here we go, we're starting. Whew. Guys, this is fucking huge. Okay, alright, let's get into this.
Hey, Food Shops here. Let's talk about the online debate political content creation community, otherwise very broadly known as Twitch poll. Twitch poll, where we question whether politics is meaningful, and if it really just exists as a way to get to the real content, drama. Not to say that politics is meaningless in that space. In fact, I believe that valuable discourse happens all the time. However, the stuff people pay much more attention to seems to be...
Bro, this is so bad. It's so bad. Do a second take, bro. Please, do a second take. Holy fuck. Food Shops needs a DK. Food Shops needs... DK made me re-record my entire Lauren Solomon video because the take that I did, the first take I did, was not good enough. Okay, that's what Food Shops needs. Less Testicle Johnson, more DK. Okay.
Spicy hot button drama. So, what has people been up to? Recently, there has been a situation. A content creator known as Fairy Queen with 197 subscribers as of December 1st of 2023 as of writing the script of this video.
So what was that? How did she phrase that, sorry?
What has people been up to?
What has people been up to?
Recently, there has been a situation.
Recently, there has been a situation.
A content creator known as Fairy Queen with 197 subscribers as of December 1st of 2023 as of writing the script
what's the next bit?
This video.
So what's that? As of writing the script as... So...
What has people been up to? Recently, there has been a situation. A content creator known as Fairy Queen with 197 subscribers as of December 1st of 2023 as of writing the script.
As of writing the script of this video. Bro.
Of this video, shown here, made a female-only Discord server that's made an announcement which I'll read right now. Hey guys, I've been chewing on this for a while.
You're going to be stopping and starting me confused the whole time. Like, I'm sure anyone that watches this video is going to come away confused, but that's fine. Okay, we're here to mock it. We're not here to... This isn't a serious piece of content, okay? There's no need for serious analysis here. It's Food Shops, okay?
And have made a decision. I want to preserve the pink drink as a cis women only space. I've come through most of Twitch poll, and most feminist spaces already welcome trans women into their servers. I can't find a single one dedicated only to cis women.
Okay, yeah, we get it.
I sharing their go through, have a space nice trend. All my mind.
She's really reading the whole message.
Think my view stream on Monday next week. Good luck to those of you hopping on Wix stream tonight. I will be watching and rooting for you in chat. Yeah, on first look, that's a lot of questionable dialogue, and it raises a lot of red flags.
It's not dialogue. It's not dialogue. Dialogue. Die means two. It's not dialogue.
Anybody who is aware of radical feminists, TERFs, which stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminists, and their language would. It also doesn't help that she showed up on multiple live streams of larger content creators to defend herself, only to raise even more red flags and condemn herself further to public criticism.
Well, what is a woman? I had so many people ask me that question over and over again, and I felt very uncomfortable answering it because the truth is that there are trans women who are my friends and who I do care about, who I've known in my personal life, in real life, off of the internet, who I've met like through Discord and through here.
This is fucking terrible, dude. This is an awful video essay. Holy shit. How long is this clip going to go on for? Holy fuck.
Who I value and who I respect. But the reason why I've made this decision is because I think most of the arguments that I've heard that have argued that trans women are women, I have not found them to be I haven't found them to be convincing. I haven't found most of it to be convincing. And it hurts me to say that's true.
Like, this is this is going on so long. This is like Will tier video essay creation.
Women. I don't find most of the arguments to be convincing. That doesn't mean I think that there is any excuse to be a dehumanizing shitbag towards people who are trans. I think that
this is literally like the Vosh intro. It's not quite as bad as the Vosh intro because it was totally irrelevant, but it's like really bad clip selection and clip editing.
Gender dysphoria is a real condition. I think that it's a life-threatening condition, something that a lot of people seriously suffer with. I think that anybody that like dehumanizes just says horrible things. I think the groomer shit is terrible. I think that there's lots of misinformation that's presented about it. Yeah. And I've met people who are my friends in real life, people who I've loved and cared about very dearly who are trans, who I don't want anything badly to happen to them. But as much as I feel, as deeply as I feel about this, I don't find the arguments to be convincing. And I think that cis women deserve to have their own space.
Jesus God, dude, this is painful.
We deserve to have our own issues talked about. I think that we deserve to have a space to talk about how we feel, to talk about things that are specific to being cis women. Things like going through menopause, the female orgasm, the physical consequences of childbirth, what it feels like to be assaulted at a very young age as a woman, right? There are so many things that are specific to sexual assault when you're a child that are specific to being, I'm sorry, biologically female.
Preach, queen.
It's not the same
thing.
I think about like
I'm glad this was left in. I'm glad we got this whole section.
The FLDS that happens because society views you as basically a baby making machine, and it happens to so many girls, and so many girls don't get to talk about that. And we aren't able to talk about being dehumanized in 8th grade, talking about our periods. And I'm so tired of the way that we talk about teen pregnancy in this country is a disgrace. It's a disgrace that we don't talk about the fact that so many of those...
Well, there you go. Keep in mind these clips.
Well, there you go. Oh, there you go. Well, there you go, guys. Do you get it now? Do you get it now? Oh God. It's too much, man. It's so funny.
Represent the full length of the talks. The full length talks
so good.
Below. Now, personally, if you were to ask my take on things, I don't really understand why she necessarily had to exclude transgender people from her community to be able to talk about cisgender issues out in the open. If somebody was being disrespectful or rude, she could just ban them from the server. Furthermore, you could also have cis and straight woman-only panels.
You guys are like gross. You guys are like gross. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, you guys are gross. But can I put Boots in timeout? I can. I can. This is we're removing women from chat. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
What topic it was. Alternatively, another less controversial option would have been just to create a channel for cis people.
It will expand.
Although this is still backlash territory, this is less nuclear than what has happened here. If you asked me whether or not she was a TERF, I couldn't give you a certain...
Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. I'm distracted by disgusting comments.
The full length of the talks. The full length talks will be linked below. Now, personally, if you were to ask my take on things, I don't really understand why she necessarily had to exclude transgender people from her community to be able to talk about cisgender issues out in the open. If somebody was being disrespectful or rude, she could just ban them from the server. Furthermore, you could also have cis and straight woman-only panels, depending on what topic it was. Alternatively, another less controversial option would have been just to create a channel for cis people only. Although this is still backlash territory, this is less nuclear than what has happened here.
This
If
is
you
like,
asked me
dude, I'm literally glazed. My eyes are glazing over trying to listen to this.
pregnancy in this country.
What?
the full length of the talk to ask my take on things, I don't really understand why she talk about cisgender issues out in the open. If somebody was being disrespectful, you could also have cis and straight woman-only panels, depending on what topic it was. Alternatively, another less controversial option would have been just to create a channel for cis people only. Although this is still backlash territory, this is less nuclear than what has happened here. If you asked me whether or not she was a TERF, I couldn't give you a certain answer. There is plenty of room of plausible deniability. And honestly,
Like, she's not saying anything. She's not taking any stances. She's just like sort of rambling.
I don't think the question is important. Instead, I think the next topic is much more pertinent.
Gee, bro. The ick. Oh god. Ack? The ack?
Twitch Bowl content creator Samantha Savage, as far as I know and as far as I am concerned, is one of the only other recurring major names other than Fairy Queen in the whole drama situation.
Why?
To many people in her circle of Twitch Bowl, she is known already to be abrasive and quite a character. However, I would imagine to people outside of her circle, she's come off as incredibly rude, surprisingly misogynistic, and very mean. She ends up being the one called out by Fairy Queen on the live streams. The one night FQ hopped onto other content creators' live streams.
Is this is this the real purpose here? Is this the real purpose? Is this a Samantha Savage hit piece to get back at Samantha Savage spreading the clip around of her talking about wrapping herself around a 12-year-old? Is that what this is? Is that the real purpose here? Is that what we're getting to? Okay.
To defend herself.
Samantha, in my experience and from what I have seen, says frequently many misogynistic things. And by misogynistic, I don't mean like an occasional one-off joke. I mean that she says things like that, what is it, the grippier the socks, the grippier the pussy would be an example of one. That's one thing I heard. I remember she called Mantis sugar tits, and she called her honey bun, she called her sweetie, she called her a cunt, she called me a bitch, she called her whore, she used all types of slurs against Mantis.
Those disappear, and now it's like...
The sock thing about grippy socks is because in mental health facilities, they give you grippy socks that have stuff on the bottom to stop you from slipping and that sort of shit. That's what it's referenced to. It's just saying, you know, you want to fuck crazy women, basically.
Oh, they just want to talk shit about trans people.
Well, I don't think
Like,
it should all disappear. I don't think it all should become irrelevant just because of that.
It would
So
for
that's just
anybody.
where we disagree.
This is how the world works, though, sweetie pie.
Yeah, it would for anybody.
Call me sweetie pie again, bitch.
Okay, sugar tits.
Jesus
Fuck you, man.
Christ, what is wrong with you?
Well, many things.
What? Oh
Yeah,
my
she's just a
God.
bitch. This is exactly why she probably wanted her own server. Get away from you.
Was she in any servers with me? I don't even know who this person was until this morning when I got
No one's in
messages.
service with you. You're literally a nobody.
No, yeah, I'm literally a nobody. Okay, okay, honey bun.
But yeah, you are literally nobody. Should we pull up? Like, I mean... So, I mean, I can't even find you. I can't even find you. But we can look on Twitch. Like, this is what I hate, okay? Samantha Savage has like this massive ego because she's like I think Styler referred to her as a legacy character. She's been around so fucking long, but she's got like this crazy ego on her. But it's like you're a fucking nobody. You're literally a nobody.
Sadison, you did.
Yeah, so like, look, literally like all views on the VODs here. When I checked in last night, it was literally like 10 or 15 viewers, I think. It's like crazy. She was nobody gives a fuck. Samantha's peak was helping someone falsely accused of crime of sexual assault. Yeah, it was sexual harassment, but yeah. Yeah, there's your 112 followers. Like, you're a nobody. Why are you acting like? Why are you acting like you're above anything? You're a nobody. You're down in the shit with literally everyone else you're talking to.
Do you really have a honey bun and sugar tits? That sounds awesome.
What if sugar tits was just another hostess pastry like honey buns?
Yeah, I think if a person
Yeah. Oh, bro. Get me out. Get me the fuck out. Holy shit.
from the outside who doesn't know Samantha that well, who could be somebody like Fairy Queen, were to observe that, I don't think it's unreasonable to form assumptions that Samantha Savage was immensely misogynistic. Oh, and for the record, to viewers that are confused, Mantis is a frequenter in these spaces, which for the context of this video is all you need to know. Even though I personally do not agree with Fairy Queen's beliefs for the most part, I could totally see how her views can be reinforced by anecdotal examples like Samantha Savage, who is a transgender woman who is being actively misogynistic, whether in a joking context or not, to another cis woman. At the end of the day, most likely unintentionally, Samantha Savage feeds into the Radfan belief that transgender
What is the music, bro? What is this shit, dude?
women don't belong in, according to Fairy Queen's definition, women's spaces. Oh yeah, I also want to clarify something before I end this section. I don't blame anybody who doesn't tell Samantha to chill out. The people around her are already used to her. Although, for the viewer's context, to be fair, in that specific scenario, Mantis already had a reputation for going hard at people, though in a less out-of-pocket way than versus somebody like Samantha Savage.
What is this
arguably.
shit?
However, to be equally fair back, it is harder to go as hard as you could against a transgender person out of fear of being cancelled or heavily criticized. On the other hand, Samantha could go as hard as
Dude, this is like gibberish. This is like, I don't know what I'm meant to be getting out of these sentences. Yeah. You can't say this was AI. You can't say this was AI because an AI would have made it so much more coherent. Holy fuck.
she could against Mantis on sexism, because I would imagine it is more socially acceptable for a transgender woman in these spaces to be sexist against a cis woman. It is easy to already be drawn into somebody's edgy personality over time, no matter how problematic they get. However, I think it is always worth the effort to be more cognizant of how other people are feeling, especially if an outsider or a newcomer is there, and they are not, quote,
who cares?
unquote, in on the joke.
Final points. Okay, guys. All right, the meat of the video is over now. So I hope you guys get. I hope you guys get what she was trying to say here. As we go into the conclusion here. So we're just going to summarize the final points here, okay, guys?
Well, what have we learned? First of all, it's always good to offer constructive criticism, but screaming turf probably doesn't help. Being on the internet means you're subject to hate, and being milked like a Lolcow anytime you show even a hint of emotion. But rushing to conclusions on somebody who are in the dawn of their content creation journey probably won't yield much answers. Second, if you're going to make fun of her...
No, this is Food Shops addressing the drama about the cis woman only Discord server. That was it. Cis woman only Discord. I was going to say trans woman only Discord server. The one that booted out all the trans people. That's the one. Run by Fairy Queen. You would think that it's about me, because she does seem to be just talking about a lot of her drama. But no, it's actually about someone else at the moment.
It's probably best to do so from a position where you aren't being hypocritical and reinforcing her same worldview. If you don't know the full context, I personally got my bridge burned with Fairy Queen a long time back as of writing this video up, and we don't owe each other anything. I could have joined the hate wagon or something, but whatever, just tossing my 2 cents out there. One of the honorary points that I'll make in the last section is that honestly, there really is too much transgender discourse in Twitch poll. Outsider viewers wouldn't understand, but any seasoned Twitch poll veteran will tell you that this is the case. Cis women issues are talked about frequently anywhere outside of Twitch poll, I'm sure.
I just dude, like, what is she even saying? What is even being said here?
Side of it, compared with transgender issues, I could understand someone's frantic concern with wanting to create a space that excludes transgender people in an effort to exclude transgender issues altogether, which is just about anyone's guess. Another honorary point is that Fairy Queen has barely started their content creation as of writing this video, and the Discord server in question is, like, very tiny. As in, like, the 2 digits numbers tiny, I think? Basically not that big of a deal. Nobody really questions whether she should be allowed to have a server like this legally, or rules-wise, hopefully, because that answer is already pretty obvious. The only thing left to say is that time will tell what kind of content creator anybody in their early days...
The only thing left to say, because she just said so much in the rest of the video. There was just so much to say before, so this is the only thing she had left to say. Okay, there's no other analysis needed on this situation. Okay, guys, Food Shops has solved the issue, alright? Hopefully you get that from this 15-minute video.
Will become and develop into. Maybe Fairy Queen will realize that this will not garner much of an audience and, you know, include everybody back in again. Maybe she actually gathers a huge niche audience and sustains a solid career off of this. You will never know. Either way, it's never a bad thing to wait and see. That's about it. Thanks for watching.
That's about it, guys. Do you get it now? Do you get it now? Do you get it now? Wasn't that worth the wait? I knew that was going to be good. Yeah, so at some point around here, I think Tom is going to tell us the story of the Twitch poll Discord and how it all fell apart.
The last time we watched like the first 5 minutes of this video, I talked about this, is that I think that I've always said that I have friendships online, and that when people say they're different, they're not really all that different. But I don't hang out with a whole lot of people behind the scenes that I talk to online.
Yeah, Gwendolyn, everyone seems to unanimously be guessing divorce, basically.
There's a lot of people that, like, I'm cool with, and I'll call them my friends and everything, but I don't talk to them behind the scenes a whole lot. We don't have a whole lot of DMs together. We don't, like, hop in VCs and talk. That is, like, a very, very rare thing for me. And there's lots of people who, yes, like, will invite me to stuff, and I'll think, yeah, I don't want to complicate this shit. Like, the professional relationship here is good. Like, that's good. And I would still call these people my friends, because when they come on, we have conversations, we have intimate conversations, and we share intimate information about one another. And, like, you still end up having that connection with that person when you're doing this. But if you do things behind the scenes that kind of, like, screw with your relationship, it starts to seem like, fuck, if I just kept this on stream, they probably never would have done this shit. Like, if we had been in front of people all the time, they probably never would have done this. And so I keep pretty much all relationships to just on stream. Don't talk to people behind the scenes. There are some people, obviously, Sassafras, I talk to a lot. There's
Homelessness Friends.
Zonia, I definitely talk to. And
Zonia's Orbit
Zonia
map.
has been super, super cool.
Right, I want a Tom Orbiter map stream. Holy fuck, please.
And I would consider Zonia a friend, and we've helped each other out a lot on things that have never made it to stream, never made it out in front of the public.
So yeah, this just reminds me of when Tom was trying to set up that stupid rape council thing, the Twitch poll rape council. Why not bring it to the public? Why keep it behind the scenes? I don't know, man. That's just like super sensitive. I don't know.
Nobody ever found out about stuff because we were messaging each other. The only reason I even knew about the thing with STK is because she messaged me when it happened on stream and told me to hop on and talk to him, because she was saying that as soon as he said it, a bunch of people were flooding about it in chat and asking what he was talking about. And then I think Destiny rated him, so that made a difference to where, yeah, it kind of like had to be addressed at that point. And nobody else messaged me. Nobody else said anything to me. Just Zonia. And she hopped into the VC immediately and then sat in the VC waiting for me to jump on. So yeah, Zonia has been super cool and has been super dope. But outside of that, yeah, like if I talk to other people on stream or things like that, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's Zonia and Sassafras, although Sulfur's been super chill. I like Sulfur a lot. I used to hang out with a bunch of people. I used to do this a lot.
So here we go. Tom's about to tell a story of the Twitch poll Discord. I think maybe keep in mind as well that like the night before this, he was talking about how, he's so cool and he bullies people and all this stuff. So we'll just listen to this, okay?
Actually, when we had the Twitch politics server, I hung out with a lot of content creators. There's a bunch of people that aren't content creators that I like. There's a lot of people that are not content creators that I'm cool with and that I talk to. But as far as content creators go, used to, when we had the Twitch politics server, we would all hang out in there. And yeah, every freaking time after a while, I helped build this server. I put a lot of effort into it. There were a lot of resources that I could have used and favors that I could have used for myself and my channel, but I put them into that server instead. And I use them to help build that server. And then after a while, dude, all the time, I would hop in the VCs and then everybody would just stop talking. They just...
Bro, this is so fucked up. Why is he saying this story? Bro. It's so over. It's so fucking over.
Stopped. Everybody got silent. It's like, there's 10 of you guys in here. Why is literally nobody's talking? You're all just sitting here with nothing, no screen share or anything. And sometimes, after this happened numerous times, sometimes people started to DM me and say, hey, can you hop out? You're kind of making things uncomfortable.
Hey, dude, could you leave? Do you mind leaving?
What?
Do you mind leaving the Discord VC? You're kind of ruining the mood.
Yeah, sure. I guess. I don't know what the hell's happening. And so then later, other people would come into another VC with me a day later or whatever and be like, hey, yeah, dude, those people talking shit about you. I can't believe it. They're so messed up, man. Don't say anything, though. Like, don't say anything. I'm just telling you, just trying to let you know. But those people are talking a whole lot of shit about you, dude. I don't know what their problem is, right? But then later, I'm in the VC with the other people. And they're like, yo, all those other people, they were all talking shit about you, dude. Man, ooh, you gotta be careful of those guys, man. Don't trust them, because they were talking shit about you, dude. It's like, wait, both groups are telling me that the other group is talking shit about me. There was literally one day where I jumped into a VC and everybody was in there. There's about 15 to 20 different people all sitting in there. And I saw them and I was like, what is going on? This is weird that there's that many people all sitting in that VC. It was like private VC, I think is what it was called. I was like, this is weird. I was a mod. So I just jumped into the VC, and again, everybody just stopped talking, and nobody said anything. And after a while, I was like, "What's up, guys?" And they were like, "Well, fuck it, he's here. Well, I guess we'll just have it out with him then."
Bro, everyone fucking hated this guy.
And it turned out, yes, they had all been sitting there talking about me for the last hour. Nobody messaged me. Nobody said anything. I had a mod who was there making stuff up about me.
This guy wasn't invited to his own trial. That's crazy.
Like literally making up insane things that never happened. And I called 2 more mods in, and they both jumped in and started saying that mod was a liar. But they had like all 20 people eating out of their hand, believing all of the lies that they were telling about me. And it's just like this happened over and over and over, where I would find out there's groups of people just sitting.
Bob says, if these people are normal, I'll take BPD. Right. That's
they're making shit up about me. And then when I would finally find out what it was somebody just maliciously making shit up about me, just like causing rifts with me and other streamers and trying to cause problems. And
so I want to know what the allegations were and what the evidence were, because he's saying it's all lies, but it was enough to convince like 20 people. So like what exactly was the issue? You know, that's what I want to dig back into this Twitch pod drama. Was anyone around at that time? Is this story true? Well, I can only assume so. I don't think he could be lying. He could just be making it up. He could just be making it up. But I know there was a Twitch pod Discord back in the day. But he could just totally be making this up. It was the Twitch Politics Discord. It was like a big community project years ago, I think. Right, it was total AIDS. I've heard Chud say before that it was like the cringiest shit in the world.
Yeah, it was infuriating. So yeah, that mod not really here anymore. Not really around. And I eventually got banned from Discord. And when I got banned, I just never went back.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see what the advantage in lying about this is. Him getting bullied on Discord. Like, why would he make this up? It would make no sense.
Back to that server. I just said.
I just don't know what, you know. Is there any evidence? What were the claims that were made against him? That made people hate him so much. That's what I want to know.
Server fell apart eventually and kind of crashed and isn't around anymore. It was not me, but I support mods causing drama for amusement. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, that experience made it to where like I was not going to hang out with people behind the scenes anymore.
No more internet friends after that. Tom is scorned.
I wasn't gonna put like time and effort into people like that anymore. And I can't think of like anybody that I've become cool with or friends with where we actually have any semblance of a relationship behind the scenes as far as streamers go. I can't think of anybody.
You exit the VC, please. Would you mind leaving the VC? Oh, yeah, Tom, sorry. Yeah, some of the women in the VC are feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Would you mind just pressing the disconnect button? Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
Hello. Hi. You don't have to turn the camera on. It's all good.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. All the same, I don't like seeing you be the meal of the day in the drama spaces.
Yeah.
Right, it's so funny when you see people try to like save lolcows like this. Holy shit. Here we go. Some advice from Lethe Waterkai, like 15 viewer stream.
Yeah, but that's that's gonna be normal. That's gonna be
No,
like,
no. Who has to go through that?
okay, okay. You're that's that's just going to be something that you're just gonna have to expect. Okay. That's the
It's a
thing.
possibility, not a reality.
Listen.
So
No
is
matter
that what you want? Now I want to know, is that what you want?
no, but that's something that you have to accept. Obviously, you don't want to be laughed at. No, nobody wants to be laughed at, obviously, right? But it's something that you have to come to terms of after controversy forever.
Well, I'm saying to stay out of controversy and to not perpetuate controversy. So, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
The only person I've come across in these spaces that has had a similar effect has been a person called Anna. And I don't.
No. Oh no. The only person I can compare you to is Anavar. Oh god, it's fucking over.
Want to really bring Anna into the forefront, but it's the looping and bringing up the situation constantly that created that. And I think you may be above that at this point.
Okay, I have.
And I think you
I have
continue
been
to rise
not
above
been.
it.
I have not been bringing up it at all for the
And
past
that's
few days.
And that's amazing. And
Yes.
I'm very happy for that.
Yeah.
And I think in reality, you can get to your own narrative, be
But she just literally was speaking about it earlier, and she spoke about it in this video essay.
your own person, put forth your hard work, because I think you're one of the most hardworking
Yeah.
people.
I'm just saying. I really, really seriously have not been engaging with it seriously. Like I have made references to it because it's so recent, right? I have made I have made like
Making
jokes off of
excuses
it.
for it.
I have
Oh
made
my
like
God.
whatever off of it, but that's also part of the.
Guys, that's a great time to remind you, please like, sub, and donate if you can. If you can. I'm just gonna find the Discord link for that shill again. I need to get better at shilling, okay? I feel like I'm low energy when I shill. I'm low energy a lot of the time anyway. But I'm especially low energy when shilling because I'm doing it a little bit begrudgingly. But I feel like I need to put more effort into it and also keep shilling with Discord as well. Okay. There we go, it's on screen again.
That's like part of the process of like
Exclamation point Ebony, guys. Ebony. Remember, guys, you can sign up for Genshin Impact and get free Lolly expansion booster right now with code Kui.
like in my opinion, like kind of a coping, I guess, as well. But also it's also part of the I don't know, like for me it's not that bad, like at all.
And once this happens, you will no longer be in the Lolcow cycle. Once this whole thing is not talked about by you or most, you will no longer be milked, and you'll be.
So, like, do you reckon it's Emma retard saying like you were baiting Spicy like yesterday? Do you think this Emma retard is like telling her to keep doing this because that was an awful bait yesterday? Nobody gave a fuck. It was like 5 minutes. People were like, oh, it's just a VOD, and then left. I didn't even cover it. It was that irrelevant.
Recognized for the things that you do best. And the thing that I recognized you for originally was your panels. You have on people I want to speak to, and I like speaking to the topics you bring about. That's why I showed up. It had nothing to do with this nonsense. This nonsense made it difficult for people to want to show up here and to want to have panels and do fun things with you. It deterred from what makes you.
No, Queen Bee's black.
The panels.
And I could be way off. Maybe that's not your goal.
Here's the thing, okay? It has right now, the drama has even before the drama has happened, the panels have already been stagnant for a long time. even before the drama has happened. So it's not like the drama has caused a humongous stagnation of the panels because of the drama. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But maybe you're not willing to deal with incremental growth versus explosive growth.
Yeah. So the thing is, sometimes I am also experimenting with new.
Shocking new insights. Panels are stagnant. Oh man, what? This picture's retarded, dude. I hate even using feminine gendered insults, to be honest.
Things, for example, and here's the thing, just because I'm not really doing panels and etc. doesn't mean I'm not experimenting with other things. For example, recently I have interviewed the Distributist, which is another content creator.
Yeah, but you only got that because SFO set that up for you.
Who I've had also a debate with, and I have also, and by the way, right now the video is still like blowing up. Right now it has 1,300 views, right?
Blowing up.
So another thing that is happening and is that I am also approaching 1,000 subscribers, right? So these things are still happening, right? It's not like I've, because here's the thing. I remember that when I was at the peak of the drama, when the drama was still happening, I was not experiencing subscriber growth at all. I really was not.
Keep in mind, Food Shops ignored everyone's advice about improving panels. Yeah, Tom was talking about this, wasn't he? He was saying he gave a bunch of advice about, not having too many guests on, not having skits or rambling, having better, organization for it, and she ignored it all and kept making it worse and worse. Also, having 1K subs mean at all? Well, it means that she's monetized, but she won't be making any money because her view counts are way too low to be making anything meaningful.
And it was bad. It was not good, right? Because the drama
was lapping you. She was ahead of me when I started streaming again. Obviously, I started before her back in the day, but we're moving along. Guys, remember to like, sub, and donate if you can. Thank you very much.
Texts were bad.
We're chugging
people
along.
were unsubscribing. And I was losing around like 5 to 10 subscribers a day. Which is, for somebody who is like my size, it was a lot, right? Especially when you get only around that same amount, on a very, very good day every day, right? So you have to understand that I actually do plan on doing more panels in the future, but however, I am also preoccupied right now with contacting a lot of people in the background for more interviews as well, because there is also a subsection of my viewers who do want to see more interviews like the one I did like a few days ago, right? But also at the same time, I also recognize that, okay, people want to see more food for thought panels, right? Which is why recently, I think either today or yesterday, I
wish she ended the video essay with one of those, bro. I wish she ended the video essay with one of those om nom noms.
And everyone peeing in the panel suggestions channel. I didn't know you left, so you didn't get the ping, right?
Right.
That if you look in there right now, the panel suggestions channel, that the ping was me asking for
I
panel topics. Oh, you
got
did?
That ping,
oh,
and I wanted to give you those. I wanted to do that with you.
All right.
But all the same, I feel like the Lolcow bullshit that you're being subjected to, and that
okay, hold on. What?
Oh, does Lethe not like Lolcow content? Oh no, guys, we might have another hater here. We got a hater. We got a hater. Hating on my style. It's okay, guys. We're used to this at this point. It's fine.
One of the things you have to understand is that the moment you start being shoved into the spotlight when it comes to your first big controversy, and this is something I've talked about with much bigger content creators in the background, okay, is that eventually you're just going to be farmed every day no matter what you do. Even if you are literally doing nothing, even if you're literally doing nothing and you're just sitting there and you're just watching random ass shit, right? And you're just like, you're just like rustling your hair or something, they're going to be making fun fun of you rustling your hair every single day.
It's funny.
No,
right?
no, it's very
Yes.
different. What you're dealing with is very different than you rustling your hair. What I'm saying is what you're doing is deterring from you being able to get those conversations that you want. Because people in the background of these spaces, and I'm just being real with you, talk to each other. And they're going to tell people, don't talk to this person. Because
Yes,
X, you
yeah.
are unintentionally, because you want to have discourse on things you want to have discourse on. And there are things I want to have discourse on all the time. I just know I can't.
Yeah, the reason they are doing that is because this particular drama topic is particularly very bad. Does that make sense?
It's not just that, it's your whole demeanor, it's everything about you is just so mockable. It's not just that one thing. It's not just that one thing at all.
And it's not, I don't think it's because, oh yeah, I am engaging in a way where okay, I am like interpersonal, like going like, okay, I'm doing another like I'm doing like the 5th Zonia debate of the week. You know what I mean? It's because of the specific fact that, okay, like for example, recently and I'm only knowing this because you know, I've heard about it, right? The Kuranto's Discord server has finally caught up with the drama. They've only recently caught up with the drama and only recently discovered all this shit. Because they're
Good, so the word's spreading. Cool.
not adjacent to our space. They are adjacent to the space of our space. They've only just caught up with this. So you have to give it time for this kind of thing to fade away. But right now it is way too early for you to make the shot, to make the call right now. It has not been long enough at all.
The one rule in this space, and I think you've probably been told this before.
Leith looks like a Klingon. Oh god, dude, that's so fucked.
Shut the fuck up for 2 weeks, shit goes away.
Yeah,
I've
sure.
had this conversation with people that have done things before, and I'm like, hey, let's just not associate for 2 weeks. Everything's gonna be cool. And they either spurg out during the 2 weeks, to which I...
You should introduce Nick the Oreo to it? Well, I mean, you know, I think some of my stuff might be spreading that way because I've started managing to get rid of some of the Destiny stuff out of my channel overlap. And it's a lot of... It's these little Twitch poll freaks, because obviously we all watch them. But then it's like Gokanaru, Lyrics. So, you know, it's spreading that way. Corantos is on there. Hopefully it's spreading out that way. That's audience I'd much rather court than you know, these years, to be honest. No offense to these years, but actually no, full offense. Some of you are right. There's some good ones out there, okay?
Don't deal with them anymore, or they chill out for 2 weeks and everything's cool because space has a short memory.
Okay, do you think I am looping at like on the same level as Anna? Do you really think I'm looping?
Oh, I just saw. Thank you, Quilla. Obviously, it's $5 for the notification to go off. But thank you for the $4.20 great content message. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will read every dono. It's just the notification that goes off. I know Bunk was United. Wait, did they win? How long ago? Who will be the next Lyrics? Toki Tomkart. Dude, I fucking wish. Have you seen her? Dude, I'm ill.
On the same level as Anna?
You were, but you are no longer, and I am ecstatic about it.
Okay. So
because
why don't you just trust me on that?
Oh, is that not why I'm here?
Yeah. So in my opinion, like for example,
would I even talk to you if I didn't think things were
okay? So because you were going.
Wait, really? In the last week? Oh shit! You should have told me. Fuck. Wait, I would have watched Bunk cover this. I don't know if you guys remember. I also spoke to Bunk back in the day. He messaged me like not too long ago. Oh yeah, I see. Oh dude. Oh okay. Oh shit! Wow, I watched enough Punk's coverage of that. Oh, that's fucking based. All right.
Off on me in the chat.
No, I'm not going off on you.
Okay. Sorry.
I was
That
trying to
that
give
was
you
my
good
interpretation.
advice, and
Okay,
I
that
was
was my
trying to
interpretation.
be
Okay.
I
Okay,
consider
my
you
apologies,
to be
my
good
apologies.
reinforcement
Yeah.
to people in the space
All right.
and a positive force.
Okay. All right.
And I wanted to be the same for you.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
apologize
I
if you
appreciate it.
took
No,
that.
it's all good. I my apologies as well. Yeah, it's all good.
Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother. I'd just
Okay.
be like, well, it
Alright.
is what it is.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate it. Of course. Yeah. No, I know that everything you do is for my interest, right? Like for example, to just today, right? Just being off stream, right? Like every single time I'm off stream, it's not like I'm like for example, right? Because people still want to see me grow. People still want to see me reach out. People still want to see me, leave this stuff behind, right? But people don't really see me make that effort, out in the open. But I am making that effort,
And I see that.
Yeah.
I do
so,
see that.
So, like for example, that interview and that debate came out of nowhere. That literally came out of nowhere. And another thing that
SFO fucking handed it to you. That's why.
comes out of nowhere is like the video essay that is coming out tomorrow, right? That thing is not related
It's so funny hearing that now that we've watched it, bro.
to my drama. It is a drama that's spawned spontaneously, right? That is a new drama, right? But the thing is that video essay isn't really like that video essay is an effort post. That's like a genuine like video essay.
It was an effort post, really. Didn't seem like there was much effort.
Essay, you know what I mean? And the thing is that, like, for example, another thing is that I'm trying to connect with Destiny's audience more, right? For example, I am reaching out to Lycan, right? I'm reaching out to etc., right? So
unfortunately, Bunk goes a bit off topic half the time. Food Shops was watching but refused to join. Oh, really? Is any of it worth watching? Or
I am making a genuine effort here. Yeah. So yeah, just trust me.
I come from a long line of media, and one of the main things that I was told in media is do the story, don't be the story.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's what I was seeing happen with you, and I don't believe that was a narrative you wanted for you.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
So to support you in any way, I think the best thing I could do would be telling you how to not be the story or aid you in not being the story. So when a conversation came up and you saw the panel I was on where we were talking about certain things, I didn't want to name names. I didn't want to talk about any of that.
Yeah.
Because that's not who I am.
Right.
I'm not a drama streamer in general.
Yeah.
I like to have panels about fun shit. We'll talk about nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. So right. So in that specific one, you can see that I was trying to avoid as well, right? Because I was DMing. I was like, oh my God, why'd you? Yeah.
But you gave me something when I showed up in your panel that I want for myself that I can't do for myself, which was the euthanasia panel.
Wait.
I can't do that for myself.
Wait, what happened?
I got in on the euthanasia panel. That was the first time we spoke.
Oh yeah. I remember.
I can't do that for myself.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, maybe you feel that level of freedom. I don't feel that level of freedom to where there's not going to be like, oh, well, I need to have responsible people and curate this.
Wait, bro. This is crazy. This guy's like a 10, 20 viewer streamer. And he feels held captive, like he can't do topics that he wants because he has to be responsible. Bro. Have fucking Nick Fuentes on if you want to. Like, who gives a fuck? Dude, what have you got to lose? Okay.
Topic to be as responsible as possible. You just had the panel and just said, I'm doing this. And I respect that. And I showed up and it was a great conversation.
It was. Yeah, it was a fantastic. Okay, what it sounds like is just that you want me to host more panels.
Well, no, I'm saying that you were able to do these
Oh,
things.
this is a destinyism, isn't it? This is a destinyism. This is like when you go to someone. So what I'm hearing is that you just want me to be nicer. So what I'm hearing is that you just want me to. That this is a destinyism. This is a destiny.
And get it done responsibly, whereas I'm being told I can't do it responsibly.
Wait. Did I give off that impression?
No.
Mr. Girl was right. Yes, Mr. Girl was right. Mr. Girl was right. Yes, correct. Destiny is a parasite that feeds on the personalities of young men. Okay, we need to save them. We need to save them.
You never did. You just do what you do.
Wait. I just realized I said that was not meant to be transphobic. That was not meant to be transphobic. That was not meant to be transphobic. That's not what I meant.
And I respect you for that.
Holy
I like
fuck.
that. But sometimes you may fall into areas that you may end up becoming fodder for the space. And that's where I think you are already doing great things. You don't need to fall into that.
Yes, but you have to understand, and this is.
Once I walked back, I said it wasn't what I meant. I wasn't trying to be transphobic. That was not the point of the joke. Okay, that was not what I was trying to say.
This is something, and without changing my personality, it's going to be really hard to not become fodder for milking, right? Because the thing is that one of the things that I have already accepted from the very, very start, even before, like, even when I'm contemplating, starting content creation, is that I already am self-aware that I have a personality that is aside from the norm, right? A kind of, I don't want to say neurodivergent, but I'll just say like a actually neurodivergent personality, like a very much like, okay, this is like like a fucky wucky fucking weird
Wacky. Wacky, we're off here all the time. Oh god.
That's a fuck, right? So if I were to put myself out here and actually not mask it, and I were to go full autism mode, right? Then people like even if there was no drama going on and nothing going on, that people are still gonna milk it. You know what I mean?
So
yeah.
Do you know that people
like how
are
like how people milk XQC? Yeah.
So
who milks XQC?
People are playing on goodwill in a lot of cases. So like when we're having that, like the conversation I was in, when you said don't bring up a specific term, you need to hope that people will respect you and your space enough not to continue to use a term that's going to demonetize you.
Okay, so I guess, what is your advice? I guess like what are you getting at? Because I'm still a bit confused.
Stop acting like an lolcow. Stop spazzing out on the internet. Stop engaging with the drama.
Oh, okay. Maybe this hasn't been clear.
Yeah.
Doing my best to give you what I'm saying is
because I've already been trying to avoid like engaging seriously the best I could.
No, you haven't. You keep talking about it. You keep talking about it, dude. Come on. Come on. This is crazy. How can someone be this delusional?
Well, I'm basically probably giving you advice you've already been given.
Yeah.
Is to let the shit go that's not helping you, and the shit that is helping you, continue on, even if it is controversial, as long as it's not to the point of what people are admonishing you against.
Oh yeah. I've been doing that.
And
you think?
Well, damn it, that's awesome.
Yeah, of course. And
I'm very happy for that.
Of course. And listen, right? It seems like whenever you come into my chat and talk to me, you have the best interests for me, and I truly do appreciate it. It seems like you actually worry for me and etc. Right? So listen, right? It like I do appreciate that, and it seems like it really enjoyed that panel. It seems like that was like one of the best experiences you ever had, right? So
I don't know that that's what he said. I don't think that's what he said.
Listen, right? I'm gonna try to get another one of these panels fired up, hopefully soon, right? So yeah, because food for thought panels are, some legendary
Alright, so Emma in chat saying, he's saying, bestie, please don't destroy your life anymore.
Experiences for people. Yeah.
It was definitely a great panel with a great topic that most people weren't willing to broach. And I'm saying you are one of the people that are willing to broach subjects that people don't want to broach in these spaces because they're prickly. And you don't seem to be afraid of that. I just think you went further into the brush than most people are willing to go into, and that became an issue.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Also, yeah. Also, like, if you ever watched previous, if you ever, you know, we're just chilling on your own stream and you know, etc. You could see that the previous Food for Thoughts were also like had the same effect that it was very controversial subjects. Like for example, have you ever heard of transmedicalism?
Absolutely.
Yeah, transmedicalism was we had 2 entire panels on transmedicalism.
That's another one I'm pretty interested in, but all the same.
Oh, we already had that, but yeah, it was.
Well, no, I'm saying I was interested in the idea and watched it and thought it was awesome. And
Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, we'll have to spit this out.
These things
I've got nothing else to call though. Okay, no.
Because a lot of people in these spaces can't do that.
Fuck, I get so impatient. I get so impatient listening to these people talk. It's like crazy. Get to the fucking point, bro.
Comfortably, you can do so comfortably, and you're willing to take the heat for that.
Yes.
I don't want you to take unnecessary heat for shit that you aren't intending.
Oh, okay. You're saying. Oh my god. Sorry, my drink is here. Yeah. You're saying not to go so far to the point where you.
She just ordered. Is it constant Uber Eats? Oh no.
You destroy yourself before you can do even more interesting shit that would benefit the space.
Or benefit yourself.
Yeah, and benefit myself. Yeah, and benefit the space as well.
That is what I'm most interested in, you benefiting yourself and benefiting the space. Because when you're happy, we're happy.
Yeah.
Is what I believe is going to be. If you aren't enjoying yourself, we're going to have shitty content.
Yeah, true. I am, by the way, right now I am enjoying myself. Like these few days have been good though. These few days have been good. Yeah, no. Like literally yesterday's stream was a fucking blast, and today's video editing was a fucking blast as well. And you know, my talk with Lycan today was also a fucking blast. So yeah, I've been enjoying content creation these days. And you know, with me closing up on you know, 1,000 subscribers, I've been really fucking excited. So yeah.
And I feel you seem to be a very genuine person, and you're a very kind person. And how
much extra charge for ordering a single drink through Uber Eats? Oh man, I can't even imagine. That must be just like extortionate.
I really want that to get forward in the space.
Oh, thank you.
Ecstatic.
You're probably paying more in like service charge than you are for the drink at that point.
That you will no longer. Well, I'm not even going to put that on you. That you are moving in a direction that's most beneficial to you.
Okay.
Because self-care is the best part.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, wait, hold on. I really gotta get my boba. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Yeah.
Do your thing.
Okay.
I'll talk to your chat.
Yeah, just talk to chat.
Was I being vague, posty, or anything on that? Because I just wanted to let her know that she is being used as a.
What's going on here? We're watching Lethe Waterkai try to convince food stamps to stop turning herself into a lolcow. Not going well.
Sacrificial lamb to get interest in other areas. We can get away from that. You don't need to play into the narratives that are put in front of you. You don't need to explain yourself. That is one of the main things. You need to have enough wherewithal within yourself to know you don't need to explain yourself to people in this space. You don't need to fix the narrative. People are going to make their own narratives. This is the reality of media. And the more you try to do so, more than likely you're going to dig a hole. I was going to go to bed before I got offered to go into this, to come into this VC, but I just felt I owed it to food shops as a kind and accepting individual to come in and say something. definitely does not need to be the villain. She does not need to be the Lolcow. She does not need to be the target of focus. And there is definitely a focus at this point. And when you were being focused for something maybe you yourself don't believe in, you don't need to try to to explain yourself to a degree that it becomes untenable. Kind of like if somebody were to ask you, when did you stop beating your wife? The answer is, I never beat my wife in the first place. But people are like, oh, whoa, wait a second. And they feel the need to defend and go on the back foot. I just think food shops can definitely.
Bro, what is this comment in chat? Thank you for having this intervention. Food shops needs a healthy masculine authority figure in her life. What? That's from one of her mods.
Stand for herself. Well, I'm definitely not that moderator. I am not a masculine authority figure in any way. But I think food shops is strong enough to stand and doesn't need to feed into the narrative of people that want to monetize and grow off of drama, because once that drama is gone, they will move on and her life will suffer.
It's me.
And even if food shops does not want to work with me in the future, at least she will have a future. Is the greater goal what I'm looking at. Because I just do my own garbage. I play video games and host panels on nonsense and memes. I have fun. I'm in the zone that I'm happy with. And I want food shops to be in a zone that she's happy with. And I know
Hello.
possibly you can handle more heat than I can, more than likely. And I respect that. That is another thing. Like, you've been willing to go through the gauntlet. That is a respectable thing.
Okay, wait, hold on. Did you assume I was here the entire time?
No, I've been talking to chat.
Oh, okay. I was...
Yeah, I've just been chilling with chat and putting forth my best wishes toward you and what you're trying to do and what in your vision you want to accomplish.
Yeah, of course, I appreciate it.
Because I know our visions are definitely different. I don't want any drama. I just do my own fun stuff. I stay away from whatever the hot topic is and host my own topics. But when I can jump into one of your topics, that's an ability for me to like take a load off and have fun. And I thank you for making a space that's possible for that.
Holy shit, this is dry, isn't it?
And I want your space to be available.
Oh.
But if things happen, that space won't be available.
She appreciates it, but she does not give a fuck. Yep. She's not going to listen to any of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I try my best.
Of course. I try.
I try my best. It's but you know, people you know, I know that there's a lot of people who are, you know, trying to look out for me. I know that
So you know DoorDash is a predatory business model, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So where you're paying small money, like something that's $5, $10, maybe $20, you're paying $40 for that particular item.
Listen to your father, food shops.
Oh, this was $12.
And how much would it be if you were to go to a shop and pick it up yourself?
Less, but I got my car stolen recently.
Oh man, that's out of nowhere. Holy fuck. Yeah, I got my car stolen. Yeah, I don't have a car. It got stolen.
Fuck. Why you do this to me?
Mm.
You got your car stolen?
Mm.
That's horrible.
It's okay. I got money and
It's okay because, you know, the person who took the car is probably happier to have a car than I was having it before, than I am sad to lose the car. So the net good happiness has gone up in the world. Where is it? I need the bike car meme. We need the bike car meme. We need the bike car meme. Holy shit. My bike got stolen recently. I was pretty bummed out about it. I think whoever stole it's probably more happy to get it than I am sad to lose it. The total happiness in the world has increased. So, whatever. Oh god.
from it.
So the insurance covered it. Of course, the cops aren't going to find your car unless it just shows up on the side of the road. Otherwise,
Okay, someone said car or card. Car. The automobile.
car. Yeah, I said car. I said on the side of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's gonna find it. It's gone.
They might. In a lot of instances, people like.
Wait, no, this started some kind of sauce. Nobody's gonna find it, it's gone. Okay.
Like the cops aren't looking for your car, but if they ran out of gas and the criminals are really lazy, the cops will find your car, and I hope they do, unless insurance gives you much more to prosper on. But goddamn, that's foul.
Yeah, could be scrapped by now.
What kind of car did you have?
It's a 2012 Toyota Camry. It's definitely scrapped by now.
Yeah, I would say nobody wants your car and it's on the side of the road.
Wait, it's definitely scrapped by now?
Yeah, no, usually for something like an old car, it's probably scrap.
Damn. Well, I hope you find your car, and I hope you can.
Is this sauce? Am I reading too much into this, or is this sauce?
Save money on future transactions by not buying, because they've added surcharge fees, like distance surcharge fees and other things in food service apps, to where you're paying double for basic items in these apps. And that's why, like, from 2020 up, I was on the DoorDash fucking bandwagon. So, yeah.
And then now what you're doing?
I go pick up my food and order it through the apps, and there are deals within those apps. So, like today, my lunch was El Pollo Loco. They had buy one get one chicken avocado.
Stolen is a better word than repossessed. Oh, possible.